late. I think I want to start a series of these, kind of like a late night rant, or late, I don't know what I want to call it, honestly. We'll figure that out. It'll be the title of this video. Also, I'm just using like one light, so sorry about the glare. Hey! So in this first video, I'm going to be talking about things that college has taught me. For some reason, I'm feeling particularly sappy. So I guess I'll start with a cold hard truth about college. If you're aiming to be productive on Saturday and Sunday, then drinking heavily Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday night is not going to be your best move. I've learned this the hard way. My freshman year, I was definitely out way too much. If you're drunk and you're so drunk that like you black out and you don't remember anything, the next day you wake up and you literally can't get out of bed. Like you just don't want to move, you don't want to be productive, you don't want to do anything, and that's no way to start your day. That's no way to go about a day. I mean, every once in a while I'm sure people have those moments and it's fine. Like, of course everyone goes out, it's college. And if you know, I'm not saying don't party. Like, I am definitely a fan of going out and spending time with my friends, but if you want to get stuff done, if you have a ton of homework, if you have an exam on Monday, then, you know, getting smashed on Saturday night is not gonna be the ideal situation for Sunday. But I have learned that you can go out and not drink and still have a great time. So I just think that people need to know that, and I definitely have learned that in my years as a college student. I feel so old also filming this video. I'm a junior in college, by the way. I failed to mention that in the beginning of this video. College has taught me that balance will never ever be easy. I have kind of like two groups of best friends. I worked a part-time job, I was in a sorority, and I was taking classes, and that was my sophomore year in a nutshell. You're going to college to get an education. So for me, I really tried to focus on, you know, Monday through Friday, like during the day, like school all the time. I would do my homework in between classes. I would eat little meals like while doing my homework, because I wanted to be able to go out on the weekends, and I needed to go to work and make money so that I could afford to do things. I mean, balance is just so hard, but you have to figure out where your priorities are, and you also have to not be a softie, because a lot of the times friends may get upset if you don't spend time with them because you're spending time elsewhere, but it's your time ultimately, it's not theirs, and you have to do with it what you think is best. And I finally am coming to realize that, although it's still hard because I'm definitely kind of a people pleaser. The third thing college has taught me is that it's okay to feel completely lost sometimes. I was a film major going into my freshman year, and then I decided that while I do love making videos, obviously film is just not for me, and I was kind of confused as to what I wanted to do, but then I realized that fashion could be a really cool outlet and something that I would really love. So I switched my major. I also picked up a marketing minor, and I just recently dropped that. So whether you're lost academically or you are lost socially, like with a group of friends, if you don't have that core group, then, I mean, there's always time to change things, alter courses of your life, and I don't think that people ever run out of options. I feel like there's always room for us to change and better ourselves. Another thing that college has taught me is that spending money on experiences is okay. Before coming to college, I was very kind of like cheap almost. Like, I would not want to spend my money on stuff. And I understand the value of saving. Like, I'm not saying that that's not important, but I think investing in that concert that you really want to see with your friends, or going out to dinner with a group of people, is not a waste of money. No matter how you look at it, you're socializing, you're enjoying something, you're, you know, like investing in a hobby, you're enriching yourself, and I think that's way more important than not spending the money to, you know, do these things and experience new things. And at the same time, like, I spent so much money on like alcohol and like clothes my freshman year. Like, I would much rather put that money towards going away for a few days with friends, or going to see like a band that we all love, or a play or something. Like, that just makes so much more sense to me. Another thing I learned is to always kind of channel my energy forward. I think a lot of people struggle with focusing on the past I mean, obviously people learn and grow from the things that they have previously experienced, but I think there's so much to be said about aiming for a bright future and hoping to succeed in life rather than dwelling on past failures or past relationships that may not have worked out. I mean, it's just, you just gotta keep your chin up and keep on trucking, because life will keep throwing things at you. But if you have a clear view and set of where you want to be, I mean, not like, I have no idea what I want to do. I know I want to be in fashion, but literally I could do so many things, and I could do something in music. I would love to do something with food, even though I'm not even remotely good at cooking. But I'm not saying you need to know what you want to do. I'm just saying that having an understanding of how you want to feel and how happy you want to be later in life is so crucial, because if you strive towards that, then I think that you'll be a much wiser person. Another hard reality that college has taught me is that sometimes people are just put into our lives for a moment. Not everyone is going to be a lifelong friend. And it seems harsh, but it's the absolute truth. I mean, it doesn't discredit how important that person might be in your life at the moment. As you grow and change, you need people in your life who change as well. So that like kind of whole system, that cleanse, is not a bad thing at all. The last thing that I have learned from college, I think, is the most important one, and it's that your friends are the best remedy for any sadness that you're feeling. I am so blessed. Like, I could actually cry. From the first day of my freshman year, I met my best friends, who are still my best friends to this day, my first day of my freshman year. And of course I met so many other people in that process as well who I consider incredible close best friends. It's just, I mean, anytime I'm sad, anytime I'm having a bad day, like, I go to them, I go hang out at one of their houses, I make them make me dinner. Like, you just being with your friends is absolutely the best medicine you will ever. I'm like actually getting sad because treasure your friends because they treasure you, and life without them would be not only boring but incredibly lonely and not as fulfilling. It's always great to share experiences with other people and having friends and family that you love at school. Not that your family is going to stay in your dorm room with you, but it's very important, and I think sometimes people lose touch and don't remember that. So that was that one. If you want to see more of these late night series videos, let me know. Sorry I'm talking like an old person. I feel like I'm like really drawing out my words. I'm just very tired. But if you want to see more, let me know what topics you would want me to discuss in the comments below. And thanks for watching. Bye guys.